Hello everyone, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Tharun and I'm a 25-year-old living in Bangalore. And for the first time in a while, in this video, I'm gonna share a couple of details about what the f do I do on a daily basis. Like I say, I'm always working, but what am I working on? How do I make money? And a rough estimation of how much do I make every month. I'll try my best to answer all of these questions. I'm super scared, but I'm also very excited.
Coming down like precipitation.
So a big disclaimer, I'm 25 now, but I've started working when I was 19. So that's over 6 years of work. And none of the things that I mentioned in this video can be built in a month or even a year. So don't take this video as an inspiration. Instead, I'll reveal a lot of my secrets, the way that I position my businesses so that I get a massive advantage. I think that's what you should focus on. The logic, the strategies, and the principles.
On my worst night, I'm the best.
So my entire money structure is based on 3 wings. And the first wing is distribution. I run a couple of channels on YouTube and Instagram, and most people assume that this is where I make a lot of money. But that's not exactly true. Like YouTube AdSense, it pays me around $1 lakh every month. But that's less than the salary of the video editor who edits these videos. And that's where brand deals come into picture. Like some brands that I trust, which will be genuinely useful for you guys, that sometimes want to sponsor some of these videos so that I can make even better content. And this amount adds up to be a couple of lakhs every month. And this is the actual money that content creators use to pay their own teams. And if it's not for this money, 80% of content creators will not be able to survive. So if you like a content creator and if you see that they're working with a brand, genuinely support them by commenting or sharing, because that would mean so much for the creator. Now the third source of income is the affiliate income. And this sums up to be around 20,000 rupees a month. Now this is the distribution part of the business. It makes a couple of lakhs every month. And honestly, you can live a very comfortable life by just doing this. But then the second wing is where things get very interesting. This is the force multiplier of my entire business model. Listen to this. So back when I was in college, I used to run a video editing agency. And in just 1.5 years, I've scaled it to over 22 video editors, and we work with some of the best creators and brands across the country. But one of the biggest problems that I faced back then was finding and hiring great quality video editors. So to solve this problem, I started training people myself, and I eventually launched the Indian Video School, where the plan was to teach video editing and content creation to students and provide jobs for them. And while a lot of other video editing cohorts claim that they're the largest in the country, we have over 8,000 students from 7 different countries, and we are also almost 5 times more affordable than the second largest video editing cohort in India. I mean, obviously I'm not making more money than them, because who the f is gonna charge $1 lakh and provide a 30,000 rupee job? It should be reversed, right? Anyways, as you can see, this initiative of mine was a decent hit. It makes a couple of crores in revenue every year. But after paying the teachers, the mentors, and the team, the leftover profits can never make me a millionaire. But the next wing is where things get crazy. The third wing, the boring edit. This is the social media services vertical that I run, where we work with some of the best brands in the country to make video ads and social media content for them. And the best part, the problem that I used to face a couple of years ago, which was finding great talent, is not a problem anymore, because every single person in my agency, without an exception, is from my own cohort. Be it social media managers, designers, video editors, everyone. And everything that I do in the distribution wing or the training wing makes this agency business grow. And here's one more interesting thing. It is extremely difficult to make over 10 crores from YouTube or Instagram. There are very few people who actually did it. It is also difficult to make it from the cohorts. But this service wing, the boring edit, it can go from 5 to 10 to 20 to 50 crores in the next 5 years. So the real reason why I need to make sure my cohorts do well is because only if they do well, I can train and hire great quality students in my agency. And that's why this entire business model of distribution, training, and services works really well in my favor. And honestly, I want to do extremely well in my life. Like, it's so exciting to see people around me who are building like hundreds of crores of business. And I really want to be there someday. So the next 5 years, I have to work so hard. Like, I don't know, man, I feel like I'm like a small fish in a big ocean filled with sharks. There are people making like 50 crores a month. Like crazy. But also it's kind of exciting that someday, like we can be the sharks in the ocean. Okay, I think I got carried away. Let's come back to the video. There are 4 more sources of income that I've created in the past 3 years. And the next one is something that a lot of people ask me every single day. Like, Tharun, where do you invest your money? How do you invest? How much do you invest? First things first, I'm not a financial advisor. So don't take my advice as a framework. But listen to this part carefully because most of your schools literally fail to teach you this. In India, I think the inflation is around 5 to 6%, which means the value of your money keeps reducing by 5 to 6% every single year. This doesn't sound like a huge decrease, but if you leave 10 lakh rupees in the bank for 10 years and consider 6% inflation, the purchasing power of the 10 lakh will be reduced by 44%. That's nearly half of the value lost by doing nothing. And that's why investing your money into the right buckets is very, very important. And this is how I do it. Some of my money goes into the real estate, like lands and plots, and this is only for the long-term growth. And then some money goes into the fixed deposits. These usually give around 6 to 7% returns every year. Obviously not much, but an FD is amazing for business emergencies. And then some money goes into the stock markets, both Indian stocks and the US stocks. I use Kite by Zerodha to invest into Indian stocks, and I make somewhere around 12 to 15% returns every year. Again, this does not sound impressive, but at 15% annual returns, every rupee that I invest doubles every 5 years. And finally, I also invest into the US markets because of these two reasons. Number one, there's something called as the currency hedge, which means in 2011, $1 was 47 rupees. But now, $1 is almost 96 rupees. That means the value of rupee when compared to the US dollars has reduced by 50% in last 15 years. So when I invest directly into the US stocks, the currency advantage is also on my side. And then the global companies like Apple, Meta, Nvidia, they're all doing amazing right now. Like if you might have invested 10 lakh rupees into Nvidia 5 years ago, it would have been a fucking crore right now. Nifty 50 gave approximately 0 returns in the last 1 year. But S&P 500, it gave 30% returns. Anyways, I use IND Money for US stocks because it's very user-friendly and is also very safe because it is regulated by IFSCA in Gujarat. And honestly, you guys might not have lakhs to invest. And that's why there's also something called as fractional investing. In simple words, imagine Apple's share price is 20,000 rupees. But let's say you just have 200 rupees. In that case, you can actually buy 1% of the entire share for 200 rupees. I mean, that's crazy, right? And to set up a financial discipline, you can also do an SIP every month, which just starts at 500 rupees a month. I leave the IND Money link in the description. If you want to get started with the US stocks, the KYC and onboarding literally takes just 5 minutes. And there are no account opening charges. So check them out. And also, I don't talk much about investing and all that stuff, but I've been doing it for the past 4 years. So let me know if you want me to speak more about it. Now, the next source of income is corporate trainings, which means sometimes brands hire us to train their internal teams on organic marketing and producing better video content. So we spend 3 to 4 days, take 7 to 8 sessions, give some assignments, and make sure that they actually improve in whatever they are doing. We do a couple of these every year and charge a couple of lakhs. And then comes the offline speaking sessions. I charge a very small nominal amount for this, but I majorly do this for fun. And the last but not the least, 2 years ago, I used to have a full-time job where I was first a senior manager and then I became the director for growth. And I used to head the social media vertical, influencer marketing for a couple of categories, and also the new business vertical. So now everything that I've learned by building my own businesses or in my job, I use that to consult some startups, majorly for their marketing. Things like content, AI, video, and all that stuff. So I'm currently working with 3 startups and all of them combined, they pay me a couple of lakhs every month. So yeah, this is what I actually do when I say I'm working. I work on an average of 10 to 12 hours every day. No Sundays, no weekends, nothing. I work 3 to 4 months straight and then take a couple of weeks off. Obviously, this is not a guide for you. You might need work-life balance on a daily basis. Everyone's different. You do you. But now looking at all of these things, some of you might be thinking that even you need to work on 20 different sources of income at 20 years old. That's not true. You'd be f***ed if you do that. Even in my case, most of my time goes into this and this. The rest of the things are more like a time pass fun activity. So if you're watching this, select one thing. Do that for 1 or 2 years. Get as deep as possible and then start working on something else which will also support the first one. That's how I think about multiple sources of income. Everything helps each other, but you first need one source. But now some of you might be thinking like, how the f*** do I get started with that first one? What do I do? Bro, listen. I keep speaking about the best skills to learn, how to learn them, how to make money, how to learn AI, all of these things. So if you just keep watching these videos and apply whatever I'm saying, in the next 6 months to 1 year, you will have a source of income. And if you ever get stuck in your journey, just leave a comment on any one of my videos. I still read all of my comments. And I'll make sure that I'll answer your questions in one of my videos. Got it? All the best, man. I think the video was helpful for you in some other form. And I say, keep telling you every time, this here is f***ing ours.
I got the feeling we taking it all the way. I gotta get to the Hall of Fame. Been on the ground.